Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video. Now, I said over on my Instagram stories that I bought an eyelash like lifting kit. And I said if it worked on the first eye, then I would film it for you. So here I am, makeup free, because obviously you have to be clean faced to do it. And I'm about to show you because by God, it worked. If I get really close, can you see? That's my normal lashes and that's the one done. So, and it's actually relatively easy. I don't really know why I've been putting it off. I think it's just because it's my eyes and it's fiddly. But I watched a ton of videos before I did it and like picked up all the tips that I could, because the instructions, meh, they're not great. They're okay. They're not as bad as some I saw online. But yeah, I picked up a few extra tips that just made it a little bit easier. So this is one I got. It's called Icon Sign. It was off Amazon. Just looks like that. I think it was about £25. And this is what it comes with. So it's got the lash glue, and then you've got the Perming solution, the Fixation solution, nutrition, cleansing solution, and then these clean tools. So that are these, look like that. We've got one end's got like a little comb on it, and then one end's just flat, and then you get a load of these lift pads all in different sizes. So that's your first job really, is to decide which one fits your eyelid. But yeah, I will show you all the little tips and tricks that I picked up. One tip was to curl your eyelashes. Make sure these are clean before you do it. But yeah, if you curl your eyelashes, it kind of makes it easier to get them on the pad. That worked quite well. I also used cotton pads, because not cotton pads, cotton buds, because there's nothing in that kit. It's the only downside, I would say. There's nothing to get the solution out, so I don't know how they expect you to do it. But what I did is I just got the cotton buds, just like snapped off the end, and then dipped that into the pot and used sort of the straight middle bit that's got no cotton wool on it, just to put the solution on. Worked really well. And then it says to cover your eyes once you put the solution on with cling film, so you'll need some of that. I don't think I used anything else. No, I think that was everything. So I'm going to show you step by step how I did it. Obviously it was successful, so fingers crossed we can do it second time round. I picked out the small iPad because that was the one that fit me. First step, it says to cleanse and get rid of any like oil or grease or anything with the cleansing solution. I actually didn't read the instructions on that bit and just went straight in. But I have just got out the shower, so obviously and I'm makeup free and what have you, so pretty sure my eyes are clean. So yeah, let's get cracking. Okay, quick disclaimer before we start. Obviously I'm not any kind of expert in the beauty field. I'm just a girl winging it during lockdown. But I did think if you're someone that's used to having like eyelash extensions, and obviously they're all off now, this would be really good for you, because it kind of just, in that transition period where you're waiting for them to grow back a little bit, this is what I did when I had mine off anyway. I got a lash lift, obviously professionally done. But yeah, this might help you to like, you know, make them look less awful, because mine were like really short and stubby when I had my eyelashes off, because I'd had them on for a while. But anyway, first step that you want to do, I'll try and show you this as best as I can. I haven't got the best sort of filming setup for this, but we'll make it work. So you want to go in with your lash glue and put it on the back of the eyelid pad. So same sort of principle as when you're doing the if you're doing like strip lashes, you want to let the glue get a little bit tacky, because it makes it easier to stick on, and that is kind of the key. You really want it stuck down so that then you can get on with everything else without the pad moving a lot. It does move a little bit. You kind of have to be a bit fiddly with your fingers, and I'll just, like I say, I'll try and show you my best as I film this, but I haven't got the best setup. Right, just going to give them a little curl, just because my lashes can be a little bit fussy. And then we're going to get this on, so wish me luck. So I think I started on my last eyelid by putting the corner bit in first, holding that down, and then taking the rest of it on so that it's right up close to my lash line. And then I just held it there for this is so flattering, and then just, yeah, held it there for a little bit until I was sure that it was stuck. So fiddly, but it's worth it. And just make sure you've got all of your lashes so that none are caught underneath. And like that, I think we're stuck. The only bit you'll find is a little bit tricky to stick down is that bit in the corner of your eye, I found anyway. But just do your best. And then when you're trying to get them stuck on there, I just kind of held it like that anyway, so that it was kind of, I could make sure all the lashes were on, like I've been like knocked out in one eye. Okay, and then you want to go in with the glue again, and then I painted it onto the eyelash shield, not eyelash shield, eyelid shield even, like this. Now this is the most fiddly bit. That bit just doesn't want to stick down, does it? Okay, and then I did just put a little bit on the lashes as well, just to make really sure it was going to stick. Okay, like that. Okay, then you need to get your little tool. Now, I found the best bit for this was mostly using the flat side, and then anywhere any of the hairs kind of laid a little bit skew-iff, I would just use that to make sure they were straight, because obviously wherever their hair sort of is stuck is how it's going to perm, if that makes sense. So this is the bit, like I said, it takes ages, and the hair will come down and you'll think, oh god, what a pain. But just persevere with it, get this bit right, and it makes it a ton easier. If you get any that lie a little bit funny, just use the comb end, and you just want to push them up. Like that, can you see? So just keep going until you've got them all on there. Okay, so that's what it should look like once you've got them all stuck on there. And it says on the instructions, make sure you wait like a minute and make sure they're all definitely stuck, which they are now. It's just a bit of like perseverance with that one. It might seem like a pain, but it's definitely worth it to get them all up and all in the right place. So then you're going to go in with the number 1 perm solution. Now this stuff stinks. Oh, it's like bad, fishy, yucky smell. Blech. But anyway, you want to dip your cotton pad, I keep saying cotton pad, it's cotton bud, into the permy stuff, and then you're going to want to go at the base. I didn't go at the top of the lashes because when I was reading through a few of the comments, I saw a few like people who were obviously professional and knew what they were on about, and they said like try and avoid the tips. And then I watched a proper LVL like demonstration, and they did the same. They just sort of did it more so at the root and about halfway up, so that's what I've gone with. So yeah, just basically just put in that solution as close as I can, but obviously not going too close to my eye. You don't want any irritation, and my eyes can be quite sensitive. I'm sure when you have this done professionally, you normally would do like a patch test, so that might be worthwhile doing. I've got this one little eyelash that just won't play game. Never mind. Okay, so probably do a couple of dips of that. Like I said, just going to about halfway up, and then you want to cover it with your cling film. I actually think the purpose of the cling film is probably just to make sure that none like ping off, and then activate the perm solution. So that's all on there. So I'm just gonna get my cling film. I need a tiny bit of it, and then just fold it down like so and bung it on your eye. And then the instructions say, where's my phone? Hang on. Right, the instructions say 10 to 12 minutes. Now I did this eye for 10, but I'm gonna go crazy and go 11 this time. So put your timer on and just wait for the magic to happen. So I can so fit right now. Okay, so it has been 11 minutes, so I'm just going to carefully lift the cling film off, and then it says just to use this tool to get rid of the whatever's on there, the perming stuff, which really does stink. I remember this from when I had it done last time, so I've just got a tissue. I'm just wiping the end of that off. Yeah, it really smells bad. So once that's all off, I'm going to go in with the number 2, which is the fixation stuff. Again, using the cotton bud, just dipping it in there and sticking with the same thing of just doing it like sort of halfway up. Making sure I get all the hairs. Sorry, trying to show this to you as best I can. Dip a bit more. I don't know how many uses you'd get out of this actually. I'd say quite a few. So it will most definitely keep you going while we're on lockdown, that's for sure. Because you don't really need all that much, and you know, the pot's got quite a bit in it. So I'd probably say you'd get like, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 uses out of the one kit, which is good. Because we don't know when we're all going to be going back to normal. So that's that all on there. So I'm just going to go back in with the cling film and give it another 11 minutes. Okay, so that is that one done with. So the next step is to go in with the cleanser and the brush side of your little tool thing. So that's the cleanser one, number 4. And then I'm just going to dip my cotton bud in there and then just brush it on, just like that. Then use the brush end to like brush any residue off. I'm going to go in with a little bit more. Okay, now comes the time to peel off the shield. It doesn't actually hurt, actually. I thought it was going to hurt when I did it the first time. I was sort of bracing myself, but it didn't hurt. And then you're supposed to go in with the number 3, which is the nutrition. They've all got these like little plastic lids on. So just pop that off. And then I've just popped the other end of the cotton bud into that. And then I'm just sort of using it to go over my eyelid and the lashes. I'm also sort of using that cleanser just to get rid of any of the residue on my eyelids. Now, when I read online, it does say, because it doesn't actually say it on this box, that you shouldn't get your lashes wet for, I think it was like 24 to 48 hours. So worth bearing that in mind. So obviously I won't be wearing any mascara today. And then possibly tomorrow as well, just to make sure they last as long as we want them to. Okay, we are all done. I'm actually so surprised at how easy that was. I've been building it up to be like super crazy, but here is the end result. So pretty impressive, I would say. So obviously I will update the description box with how they're lasting, because that much I can't tell you right now. But yeah, I'm really impressed. So I will link the kit that I used down below. Like I said, I think it was about £25 from Amazon. But I really hope you found this video useful, if it's something that you're looking to do at home. If you did like the video, then please do like the video and subscribe, of course. And follow me over on Instagram, it's at Katie Walklet. But for now, bye.